Okay, so hey there guys. So today's video is going to be my video on my experience at the Bite Beauty Lip Lab in NYC. Now, I did go there yesterday and create a couple of shades for myself. I'm going to break it down for you guys on what services they actually have, how much it is, my experience, and would I recommend it again. So, there are Bite Beauty Lip Labs located in NYC, Toronto, and Los Angeles. Since I live in NYC, I obviously went to the one that's located in Soho. So I did go there yesterday and I did do the custom lipstick service. Now, I suggest 100% that you make an appointment rather than being a walk-in. Because I actually went there on Sunday and I didn't realize that they were going to be so full. I mean, I did check the website a couple days before that and they were already full. And Sunday was my birthday, so I was really hoping that they could squeeze me in, but unfortunately they couldn't. So they put me on a waiting list that day, but I could not get in for an appointment because they do close at 6 o'clock. And they just told me that you would probably have to come back and make an appointment yourself. So I made an appointment on Sunday, and I took an appointment for yesterday. So me and my boyfriend had to, unfortunately, make another trip back to the city, but my best friend was able to go with me this time. So I want to talk to you guys about the two services that they offer. Now, there is the custom lipstick service, which is a custom lipstick for $55 that are 200 exclusive pigments that they only have available at the Bite Beauty Lip Lab. So there are shades that they don't sell in Sephora or anywhere else. You can only get them in the Bite Beauty Lip Labs, meaning NYC, Los Angeles, or Toronto. So you can't order them, you can't buy them at Sephora, you can only get them if you go to the Bite Beauty Lip Lab. And if you want to get a shade again, if you end up using up any of them, you can go back to the Bite Beauty Lip Lab and you can tell them what finish it was, what color it was, and they'll recreate it for you again. So the custom lipstick, it's one lipstick for $55, which is a pretty steep price tag for something that is not really custom, or it's two for $80. So I did the two for $80 because my boyfriend was getting me the first shade for my birthday. So the second one was cheaper for me to get myself, and it was like $25, but I think with tax it ended up being about $30 for the second one. So basically you're paying like their retail price for their lipsticks for the second one if you created a first one. So my appointment was at 3 p.m., but my best friend was supposed to be there at 2, but I called them around 12 o'clock by the time I got to the city, or 1 o'clock. We got to the city at 1, and I was telling them that, well, before I even got to the city, I told them that I'm a little bit discombobulated because I'm supposed to be on the way to my boyfriend's house soon. I'm a little bit fancy today because I am going out to dinner with his parents. We're actually going to a restaurant that is closing today. This is like the last day ever we can ever eat there. So we're going out to dinner with them, and they're taking us out for one last time there. So it's a little bit bittersweet. So, but I called them and I asked them if I could move up my appointment, or I could just take 2 o'clock appointment if I was there first, and she could just take the 3 o'clock appointment. And she said, yeah, that's no problem. So they said, and then I actually called them again because the subway that we were taking was actually running a little bit late. And they said it's totally fine. I called them at like 1:30 because I was making sure to be there at 2. We got there at 1:55 anyway, so we were still on time, but they said you have till 2:15 to make it to your appointment. So they still give you a 15-minute window. So we got there at 1:55 and I started making my nude lipstick. So I'm going to show you guys the nude lipstick first. Of course, I made a nude and I made a bright red, which I am wearing on my lips right now. So I'm going to show them both to you. So this is the bag that it comes in. I think it's such a cute little bag. Before I get into these lipsticks, actually, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I just wanted to tell you about the Bespoke service that they also offer. So the Bespoke service is actually the full custom experience where you can make your own custom made lipstick. No one else owns it. You can pick the pigments that you can mix together. I think they mix about 3 pigments together, and that's usually what you get. When I was asking her, like, could you put this color in here? Could you put this color in here? I was under the impression that I was getting a full custom made lipstick. And she said, no, that's the Bespoke service. And I was like, oh, like, she was like, if you wanted to do that, you would have to do the Bespoke service. This is just picking out a pigment, trying it on, and telling us, like, what color you really, really like. And then we will make a lipstick for you. So that was the difference. So I was a little bit upset about that because I guess I didn't read the website thoroughly enough because I was like, oh, can you put this in there? Can you put this in there? But I was still happy with my experience overall. So the Bespoke service is $150 for 2 custom made lipsticks. So you get 2, but you're basically paying like almost $75 for each one. So that is very expensive, but I understand if it's a custom made lipstick. I understand why it's so expensive. So those are the 2 services that they offer, but I thought that this was still a really cool experience. So for me, when I wanted to create my shades, I love the Amuse Bouche formula from Bite Beauty, so I really wanted them to be the Amuse Bouche formula. I wasn't really looking for a matte lipstick. I don't really own any matte lipsticks from Bite Beauty. I didn't even know they offered matte lipsticks. But the 3 finishes you can do are matte, cream, or the Amuse Bouche, or you can also do luminous cream. I think the cream is the luminous cream, but those are the finishes that they offer. I think it's different finishes for what you want to do, and they mix in the finish into your lipstick. So the finish is custom to you, depending on what finish you want, and also the scent. You can pick out as well. So for me, I'm obsessed with the Wildberry scents from Bite Beauty. I'm obsessed with the old luminous cream scent for their lipstick, for that lipstick. They don't offer the luminous cream lipsticks anymore. Those are discontinued. But to make it even more exclusive for you, you can do a luminous cream finish to your lipstick there. So you can get the luminous cream finish even though it's not available anymore. So I thought that was really cool. But for me, I stuck with the Amuse Bouche formula for both of them because the Amuse Bouche formula is very unique. It's like a shiny, juicy formula that's super pigmented, but also isn't super, it's also pretty creamy, but it's just like, I wanted like a juicy, shiny red. I didn't want something completely matte. I have enough matte reds like Ruby Woo, but I wanted something really bright and orangey red, and for my nude, I just wanted a basic everyday nude. So now let's get into the actual lipsticks. So it comes in this bag. It's so cute. I love the packaging. It just has the gray tone nude, gray tone packaging that is on the Bite Beauty tubes of lipsticks that you can purchase at Sephora. And it comes in this little box. I already took them out of the box, but I'll show you guys what the box looks like. So it comes in a little box that you can slide out. So I'll just show you guys the little box. So it comes in a little like gray box that says Bite on it, and then they write your name on the side. My name is Caitlin, so they put my name on the side, and then when you open it up, it like opens up and they put the lipsticks in here for you, wrapped in this little tissue paper. It's so cute. I really like it. And I will show you clips of me making the lipsticks at Bite Beauty at the end. And now I'm going to show you the 2 lipsticks that I made. So they come in a custom packaging that you can only get at the Bite Beauty Lip Lab. I think they have used this packaging on other lipsticks that they've made. From what I'm pretty sure. So I made 2 lipsticks, and these are the 2 lipsticks that I'm going to show you. I already did show you guys these lipstick in my haul video, but I wanted to go in depth of my experience at the Bite Beauty Lip Lab, so I'm going to show you the 2 shades that I made. So of course, the first shade that I made is a everyday nude. At first, she started with a more like pinky or Your Lips But Better kind of shade for me. But for me, I know that I love brown tone nude shades. I just love nudes. So I wanted something like that. I just wanted a basic everyday nude shade. So this is the first one that I made. It is unnamed. Now, I was also thinking that you could name your lipstick and they would print out a little label for you. But I actually watched another girl's video that did the bespoke lip service. I watched a couple of them last night just so I could get a little bit more details of what they do for you and what they don't do in the custom lipstick service or the bespoke service. I thought that they printed out a little label when you did the bespoke service, and I even thought that they were gonna print out labels for me, but they said you can only do that for the bespoke service. Maybe they start adding the names now, but when I watched her video, she said that they only printed out the type of finish that she did. They didn't make a name for it, and I was like, oh, that's a little bit lame. So this is the first lipstick that I made, and I'm going to show you guys the color. So this is the nude shade that I made. So this is like a brown base kind of nude shade, and I did the Amuse-Bouche formula just because I love the Amuse-Bouche formula from Bite, and I'm going to swatch it for you guys. It's a really pretty, shiny, creamy tone nude shade, so I made that. I kind of wanted a pinky nude, but at the same time, I know that I wear brown tone nudes all the time. I'm obsessed with Layover and What's Your Sign from ColourPop lately, and they're basically pretty, What's Your Sign is a lot lighter, so this is more of a shinier finish because it is the Amuse-Bouche formula. So that is the nude shade that I made. I think I'm going to print out little labels on the bottom just so I can, you know, name the lipstick. I think that'd be so cute. And this one I'm going to name my first name, but I'm going to name it my nickname, which is Kate, which is C-A-I-T, because my name is Caitlin, obviously. So I'm going to name this one Kate. So this is going to be my everyday nude shade. So when I was making this, I thought what she was going to do is mix some shades together and be like, oh, can I add a little bit more brown? Can I add a little bit more of this? So I'm going to show you guys the clips now of what they actually do. So basically what they do is they kind of lay out in front of you I saved it to my stories because I don't think it's on my story anymore. I think it's been too long since I've actually looked at my story, but what they do is they basically take out like a clear sheet of you know, like those hologram kind of papers that they used to put on a projector, like a clear sheet, and they like start taking out pigments. And what they do is they basically just spread it out on that sheet, and then they have you try it on. So when you first get there, they have you exfoliate your lips, and then they give you the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask so you can, you know, just put on a little bit of lip mask because your lips are obviously going to get dry trying on a few lipsticks. I think I tried on about 8 or 9 shades. No, for the nude shade, I tried on about 6. I think, and then for the red shade, I only like applied this to the lower lip because I already had applied this when it was done, when they made it for me, because obviously I wanted to wear it because I wore this pretty much all day in the city after that. But for this one, I just tried it on my bottom lip. At first, I tried on a more orange shade, but then I went with this one because this was more of a red-orange of what I was looking for. I didn't want a bright orange. I wanted an orange-red. Okay, so this is basically what they do, is they kind of just spread it out on the sheet. You guys are probably aren't going to be able to see. You know what? I'm going to move the light a little bit so the glare isn't as bad. So this is what they do. They kind of just spread it out and like pick it up with a little spatula, and then they have you try it on, and then they put it on this little sheet. So that's the nude shade that I did, and that's the color that I wanted. And then I'll show you the red one. Well, this is them putting them in the tube and making the lipstick. So that's the nude shade. So that's her pouring it in, and then they freeze it, and then they make the tube, which is right there.
Yeah, I'm already taping.
So that's them actually making the lipstick. Isn't that so cool? And then, you know, I'm just showing you guys the packaging. I had my boyfriend open it for me and show you guys what it looks like.
Thanks, babe.
And then Liz had her turn, and she did like a berry tone shade, and then she also did like an everyday nude. So she did a really pretty color too. And then this is the bright red that I decided to choose. And then they're going to make that shade as well. So I'll show you guys that clip too. And that's them pressing that into the tube and making the bright red. I don't know why it was a little bit cut off, but that's basically it. And then that's us eating. So I'll show you guys the second shade. So that's the first shade that I made, and I'm really happy about this. It was so nice on the lips yesterday. I love the Amuse Bouche formula, and I decided to do the Wild Berry scent. Let me move the light back to where it was. I decided to do the Wild Berry scent because that's my absolute favorite scent from Bite Beauty. It's the original Luminous Cream scent that they had in the Luminous Cream lipsticks. I don't absolutely love the citrus scent that they have on the Amuse Bouche ones. I love the original scent on the Luminous Cream lipstick. So that's the first shade. And then the second one is the one I'm wearing on my lips, which is this bright orange red. And this is the actual color. Now this one is just stunning. I am so obsessed with this color. And I'm so happy that this was like basically exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure I could find it from another brand. But I love the formula of the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipsticks. They're like a creamy matte hybrid kind of formula, and that is the red shade that I did. So that is the bright red. My boyfriend loves like bright red tones on me, but also I really wanted a bright orange red because I really don't own one. I have more of straight up oranges or straight up reds. I don't have any really orange tone reds in my collection. I know it's kind of shocking because I do love those kind of shades. See, this is the problem about the Amuse Bouche lipsticks that I hate is that, or any of the Bite Beauty lipsticks, is that any darker lipsticks that aren't nude shades do tend to bleed on the corners. So I'm going to have to fix that before I leave. But that's the red shade, and I'm going to decide to call this one Josue because my boyfriend's name is Josh. Why is this, like, annoying me? My boyfriend's name is Josh. Sorry, this got unsnapped. Let's see if I can fix it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll fix it after the video. I'm like driving myself crazy. My boyfriend's name is Josh, so I named it after his Spanish name, which is Josue. So this one is Josue, and I'm obsessed with this color. It's so beautiful. I can't wait to wear it more often, but of course I wanted to wear it out to dinner tonight. I was like, oh my god, I can wear this shade. Like, I don't know why I didn't think about it before, but I can wear it out to dinner. So yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. Overall, the experience was great. The person who helped us, she was awesome. She really put a lot of time into helping us out. She spent like about 45 minutes with me. It's supposed to take 45 minutes to an hour, but I feel like if you're only doing the custom lipstick service, it takes a lot less time because obviously you're just picking a shade and they put it in a tube. I think that the bespoke service takes about an hour. So for the second shade though, she spent only about like 20, not even 20 minutes with me because my best friend was doing 2 lipsticks for her, and then she was doing my second lipstick for me because I wasn't sure if I was going to do a second one, but I wanted to wait until my best friend got there to make a second shade. So they actually told me that if I wanted to wait for my best friend to get there, she could just take both of us at 3. And I was like, you know what? I would like to make my nude shade. And also my boyfriend didn't really want to wait till 3 o'clock to make the lipstick. So I was like, no, I'll still take my 2 o'clock appointment from her. And then we'll just do, if I decide to do a second one, I'll do it with her then. So that's basically it, you guys. I hope that this was a little bit clearer about what services they offer. Is it really custom? Because it's really not unless you pay the $100 hefty price tag. You can make an appointment online at bitebeauty.com/liplabs, and then you can choose your location, or you can call them and make an appointment. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry, I always forget to mention something, so let me just say one more thing. So when we were making the lipstick, she showed my best friend basically the same lipstick that I started out with, which was like a pinky nude shade. And then when I was saying, like, it's still different for her, right? Like, it's a pinky tone nude, but something different. And she said, this is actually the same lipstick that I showed you at first, but it's a little bit more browner on her since she has a little bit of a deeper skin tone. So, and she was saying, still nobody has it though, like, meaning the only people that can get these shades are if you have a Bite Beauty Lip Lab in your state. So basically, like maybe like 50 to 100 people have the same lipstick as you. It's not fully custom. So don't be confused by the custom lipstick or the bespoke lipstick. I'm sure plenty of people have covered this in another video, but I was confused myself because when I was making my shades, for my nude lipstick for the first shade. For the second shade, I understood already that obviously I couldn't mix the shades together. But for the first shade, I was like, oh, can we make this a little bit more warmer? And she's like, well, if I mix it together, you're going to have to do the bespoke service. Like, she wasn't mean about it. Like, she was like, no, I can't do that. Like, she was like, this is just pigments that we have here. So it's basically just trying on what shade works best for you, and it is custom to Bite Beauty Lip Lab. It is not a custom-made lipstick. So that's all I really had to say about that. So when I was making my lipstick and I wanted her to mix it, she said that she couldn't do that. So I thought it was fully custom when it's really not. It's more like just getting exclusive shades from the Bite Beauty Lip Lab that they do not sell mainstream as Sephora or BiteBeauty.com. So that is the unique experience. Also, when they were doing the finish, I thought that it was just like, I was thinking that the finish was already made for the lipsticks when they pulled out the tubes. I was like, oh, it's not really that custom. But no, the finish is custom to you. If you decide to do an amuse-bouche finish, they mix it in. So, or if you decide to do a matte finish, they'll mix it in. So it's like the pigment is exclusive to you on which one you decide to choose, and the finish is exclusive to you. Like if I decide to make this matte, I'm the only person that's going to have it that's matte, unless like somebody else decides to have the shade and make the shade themselves. And the scent is custom to you if you decide to do a different scent. Okay, guys, so I wanted to add one more thing to this video. I know I always forget everything I want to say in every single video. First off, I think that she forgot to scent this shade. She scented the other one, but I don't think she scented this one, the Wild Berry shade, Wild Berry scent that I love from Bite Beauty. This one, it smells like a regular tube of lipstick, but I don't really smell any like fruity scent to it. So I was like, I don't know if she just forgot, because since she was going on her break soon, I didn't want to like hold her up. And plus I had no idea, because when they actually make the lipstick, you have to wait 20 minutes for it to come out of the, for it to thaw since it's frozen. And when it comes out of the, thing that you make the tube in, you know, I showed you in the video that they turn it upside down and they make the liquid into a solid by freezing it, and then they turn it over like this. And this is your tube of lipstick, and you have to wait 20 minutes for it to thaw. But you can actually see where the lipstick is kind of sticking out of the tube. Like it's obviously not the most perfectly pressed lipstick like it would be in like a factory. Like you can see like the little indents on the bottom of where the lipstick was actually pressed. And also I wanted to show you guys something really quick, that they are like different lengths, the lipsticks, but since I've already used both of them, like they're not the same exact amount of products that are in both of them, but I'm going to show them both to you. Just give me one second. I have to grab the other one. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys the difference in the amount of product that you get in both of these. I mean, I pretty much have used both of them the same amount, since I wore this one yesterday and I wore this one today. I wore this one in my haul video that I just posted. So I wanted to show you guys how much product is in both of them. So as you can see, they're not perfectly measured to be the same amount of product. So like the nude one actually has a little bit more lipstick in it than the red one. So I just thought that was interesting, because they're not always going to be the same. And also, this one was pressed a lot better, like basically the shape of a regular lipstick, you know, like it has that pointed kind of end. This one's a little bit more curved. I mean, it's still a fully functional lipstick, but I just thought that was interesting. So this one wore a little bit drier on my lips. I could notice it was a little bit drier throughout the day, but that's also because I did try on like 6 lipsticks before that. So if my lips were going to feel a little bit drying, I think it was just because of that, because usually these don't dry out my lips like at all. I'm not saying like drying, but like it has a little bit of a dry feeling by the end of the day, but it's not really dry. I don't really know how to describe it. It's just like not super hydrating anymore. This one wore beautifully. I just wanted to give you guys an update. Why is it bleeding? Okay, that's better. This one more beautifully. I did apply it a couple of times, but I did also want to show you guys where you can actually see the indent on the lipstick. Did I already say that? I'm going to show it to you on this one if I already said it on the other one. But you can see it here, like where it actually meets. I think that she did this one a lot cleaner than this one because this one has a little bit less products. I think it's because she was trying to go on break that she kind of rushed making this one, which is totally fine because she spent 2 hours with us and she really did do a great job of finding like which shade was the best. And she was really, really good. I really liked her a lot. She was super sweet and I really had a great experience with her. So that's pretty much it, you guys. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any more questions about the Bite Beauty Lip Lab, please leave them in the comments below. I would be happy to answer them for you. So thanks, guys. Bye.